You never imagine these places exist. Have you ever imagined finding a river that glows in the dark? Or an underwater city that looks like it came out of a movie? In today's video, you'll discover places so surreal they seem fake, but they're 100% real. If you love traveling, want to add incredible destinations to your list, or simply love discovering impressive curiosities, this video was made for you. Get ready to be surprised by places that few know about and that will expand your worldview. So, tell me, are you ready to embark on this unbelievable journey? Have you ever heard of a river that glows in the dark? Or a city lost at the bottom of the ocean, intact as if time had stopped? What if I told you that there is an ice-covered desert in a forest where the animals look like they came out of a science fiction movie? Well, the world is full of places so incredible that they defy logic. In today's video, you will discover some of the most unbelievable destinations on the planet, places that few people know exist. If you love traveling, enjoy discovering interesting facts, or simply want to expand your worldview, then you can't miss this. And I'll tell you, the last place on the list is so impressive that it will change the way you see our planet. So, stay with me until the end, because I guarantee that every minute of this video will surprise you. If you have just arrived on the channel, welcome. Here, we explore the world's most incredible curiosities, from mysterious to specific places that seem impossible. So, if you like this type of content and always want to discover something new, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any videos. And of course, while you watch, comment below which of these places surprise you the most, or if you know of any other incredible destinations. I love reading your comments, and who knows, maybe your comment will appear in the next video. Now, without further ado, let's get to this impressive list. Our planet is full of places that seem like something out of a science fiction movie, and the first on our list is one of them. 1. Lake Natron, the Red Lake of Tanzania. Imagine a lake where the water is so salty and alkaline that it turns animals into true stone monuments. This is Lake Natron, located in Tanzania. Its waters have a reddish color due to the high concentration of minerals and the presence of microorganisms that thrive in extreme environments. But what really stands out is the effect it has on animals. Many birds that enter the lake end up being preserved as if they were mummies, due to the chemical composition of the water. It seems like something from another world, but it's an impressive natural effect. 2. The sunken forest of Lake Kandy, the mystery of the ghost trees. Now, let's go to Kazakhstan and discover a setting that looks like something from a dark fairy tale, Lake Kandy. In the middle of this crystal clear lake, collections of dry tree trunks emerge from the water, as if they were the remains of a lost forest. This happened because, more than 100 years ago, an earthquake created a kind of natural dam, flooding the entire area and submerging the forest. The most incredible thing is that, underwater, the branches are still preserved, creating a surreal landscape that attracts divers from all over the world. 3. The McMurdo Desert, the frozen desert of Antarctica. When we think of a desert, we imagine a hot place, full of sand and a scorching sun, right? But what if I told you that one of the most extreme deserts on the planet is in Antarctica? The McMurdo Desert is one of the driest regions in the world, with virtually no snow or ice covering the ground. Winds in this region can reach more than 300 kilometers per hour, preventing any type of moisture from accumulating. The result? A cold and arid scenario, which seems like another planet. In fact, scientists use this area to test equipment that will be sent to Mars. 4. Sun Dong Cave, the largest cave in the world. Now, let's travel to Vietnam to visit the largest cave in the world, Sun Dong Cave. To give you an idea of its size, this cave is so big that inside it there are rivers, forests, and even clouds. It was discovered by chance by a local resident and has since become one of the most impressive places ever explored by man. Some parts of the cave are so vast they could house an entire city block of buildings. It's like entering a world completely different from anything we've ever seen. 5. The Rio Celeste, the turquoise waters of Costa Rica. We arrived at one of the most beautiful and enigmatic rivers in the world, the Rio Celeste, in Costa Rica. The first thing that catches your attention about this place is the color of the water, a turquoise blue so vibrant that it even seems artificial. But in fact, this surreal coloring happens due to a chemical occurrence between minerals in the volcanic soil and sunlight. The effect is so impressive that there are local legends that say that God, when painting the sky, dipped his brush in the river, leaving this unique tone. 6. The Valley of Frozen Bubbles, Abraham Lake, Canada. Our next destination is in Canada and it looks like something out of a science fiction movie. Lake Abraham, during winter, freezes in a very peculiar way. Bubbles of methane gas are trapped in the ice, creating an impressive visual effect. But here's a warning, these bubbles can be dangerous. When the ice melts, methane gas escapes into the atmosphere, and if there's a spark nearby, it can catch fire. Even so, the view is so incredible that it attracts photographers from all over the world. 7. The Well of Darvaza, the Gate to Hell in Turkmenistan. Now, let's talk about one of the most surreal places on Earth, the Well of Darvaza, known as the Gate to Hell. This giant hole in the middle of the Turkmen desert has been burning for over 50 years. It came about by accident when Soviet geologists in the 1970s drilled into the ground in search of natural gas. The ground gave way, forming a crater, and, to prevent the toxic gas from spreading, scientists set it on fire, thinking that the flames would go out in a few days. But to this day, the fire continues to burn without stopping, creating a spectacle that is frightening and fascinating at the same time. The places we've seen so far are already impressive, but I guarantee you, the next one is the most unbelievable of all. It is such a strange and mysterious place that to this day scientists have tried to understand what really happens there. Some people who visit this place report inexplicable sensations, such as dizziness, disorientation, and even electronic devices stopping working without explanation. And no, this is not an urban legend or a conspiracy theory. This place really exists and defies logic. Are you ready to discover one of the most enigmatic places on the planet? So stay with me, because what I'm going to tell you now could change the way you see reality. The most impressive place, the big moment. Get ready, because now we are going to discover one of the most mysterious and inexplicable places in the world. A place that defies science and intrigues those who dare to visit it. I'm talking about the Oregon Vortex, in the United States, a point where the laws of physics simply don't work. This place has been the subject of studies for decades, but to this day there is no definitive explanation for the specifics that happen there. People who visit the vortex report feeling dizzy, a strange feeling of imbalance, and even seeing objects rolling upwards, defying gravity. But what really happens in this place? The Oregon Vortex sits on a small patch of land surrounded by dense forest. Within this area, completely bizarre occurrences occur. For example, if two people of different heights swap places within the vortex, the one who is shorter may appear taller and vice versa. Additionally, compasses go crazy, pointing at search queries, and some tourists report feeling as if they are being pulled into different subjects without help. But what makes this place even scarier are the reports that animals avoid going there. Dogs, for example, refuse to enter this area, as if they were thinking about something we couldn't perceive. Theories and mysteries. Over the years, several theories have been proposed to explain what happens in the Oregon Vortex. Some scientists believe there may be a large magnetic field affecting the region's gravity, while others say it is just a very well-placed optical illusion. But, of course, there are those who believe that this place hides something much bigger, like a portal to another dimension or a point where the laws of space-time behave differently. And you know what's most curious? The government has never given an official explanation for what happens there. Will they know more than they let on? What do you think? Now I want to hear from you. What would explain these characteristics? Do you believe it is just an illusion or that there is something beyond our understanding in this place? Whatever the answer, one thing is certain, the Oregon Vortex remains one of the most enigmatic places in the world, and its existence makes us question whether we really know all the laws that govern our reality. So, tell me, which of these places surprised you the most? Did you already know some of them or feel like visiting? Or maybe you know another place as unbelievable as the ones I brought you today? Comment below, because I love reading your opinions, and who knows, your comment will appear in the next video. If you've made it this far, it's because you really like curiosities and incredible places, so take the opportunity to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell, because every week there's more content like this to surprise you. And if you like this video, I'm sure you'll like the next one, where I'll show you mysterious islands that hide hidden secrets. Ever thought of a place where unexplained disappearances happened centuries ago? Well, you don't want to miss it. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.